Hello, Aries. Welcome to Phoenix Heart Tarot. I'm going to get an oracle card to set the energy of the reading, and it says trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. All right, Aries, I appreciate you being here. Trying to get my channel to grow. So if you like what I do, please remember to subscribe. It helps my channel to grow tremendously, and it tells YouTube to push my material out to more people. So you've got a victory. You are feeling pretty good about yourself right now, and you've earned every minute of it. So you are feeling victorious about something, maybe getting some public recognition about something that you've done. But you're trying to make sure you're not too emotional about it, because that seems to be your obstacle. Or maybe you just hasn't hit you yet that you won, you're successful, you did it, and you're having a hard time with the emotions of it. But also could be, the Page of Cups is a new love, a good luck offer, something usually unexpected. It's usually a pleasant surprise. But being in the obstacle position, you may be victorious and got some public recognition, and you're like, oh, now what? Totally took you by surprise. So you're not exactly sure how to act. It's kind of like me. I don't know how to act when something great happens. I'm kind of like, thanks. It just has to sink in for a hot minute. But you've got the King of Cups. Support yourself before you can support others. So this is also reminding you that even though you've got this success, don't let it go to your heads. You still got to focus on you and continuing, because I think you might be like a business owner and you've got a family, you've got other people that you want to help. But you have to remember to take care of yourself to continue the flow. Because if you start helping everybody else before you're ready, then it could go wrong. It could go really wrong, and all the good luck and stuff and success that you have gained can be lost because you got sidetracked to try to give to everybody else instead of continue to stay focused and on your path. So yeah, you gotta trust. Keep doing what you're doing. You gotta trust that the situation is going to, you'll get there. All right. Yep. In the past, you had the Five of Wands. So you had to learn how to take the positive and the negative. You had to learn how to take the criticism that sometimes happens. Wands is passion, and it's also five is change. So you had something come to a boiling point. And yeah, in the past, may have been to some competition. It was definitely chaotic. But again, it was in the past. And you did have a huge transformation. Growth always means leaving something behind. You got the Death card. Now, that could be literal, and if so, I do send my condolences, but I do not feel it is a literal death. I feel that this death came with this chaos because you got tired of that. You just put an ending to it. You're like, nope, I'm not going to continue to have my life like this. So you put it in the behind you, and you move forward successfully. Oh yeah, because now you've got this nice mutual love partnership going on here. Cards flying everywhere. Yeah, you got the Two of Cups. So that is a fantastic new mutual love, a new partnership. By ending that chaos in the past, you were victorious. And now you've got this wonderful relationship. And it says you need a reminder to keep your heart open to receive the gifts from others. And you're also getting some justice. It says use your, what does it say? Use your intuition to get moral compass. Justice for me could be dealing with something legal. So maybe you had some legal paperwork or just some documents that you had to deal with. But it's balanced. Overall, it's balanced. You got some balance with the Devil. And the devil's just being limited by what you believe. So I think you overcame your limits. You overcame these fears. You know, the devil can be toxic, greed, guilt. But most of the time, it's just overcoming your thoughts, your own thoughts that keep you limited and stuck. Yeah. Because in your hopes and fears, you've got the Empress, and that's just being happy where you are. You know, letting this success, this victory that you have be. You know, sometimes you forget to congratulate yourselves when you do accomplish something, and you just like pass it off and go, okay, now what? Next. And that's for people who are very aggressive, very driven. And I see that happens a lot. When you are successful and very driven, you forget to just, hey, I did it, pat on the back. You know, you forget to give yourself the pat on the back, or allow yourself to take the time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And that being in the hopes and fears, you know, you're hoping that you're going to be happy with the results, fearing that it's not going to be enough. But I think overcoming the devil is pretty much enough, because the devil is the fears. Yep, and you get the Queen of Cups as your outcome. So again, open to healing, to nurturing yourself. The Queen, she's, you know, she's stable, she's in flow, she's intuitive. Being the Cups, being emotions, she's kind, she's caring. So the trust is, you're going to just have to trust that putting this chaos, ending that chaos, leaving it there, and accepting this new mutual relationship is going to be fruitful. You got to trust and enjoy it. Remember, just take time to enjoy it. You succeeded. So let's get the last oracle card. See what the outcome is. You have the more energy and intuition I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So there you are. That goes back to the talking about trust. You know, the more free you'll be by focusing your intentions, being more fearless, keeping the devil in his place. Fear is in the past. All right, thank you so much. I hope this resonated. Like I said, if you would please like, share, subscribe. It helps my channel to grow. I've nearly put out 200 videos. Yay! And I will continue to do these videos every week. So if you are watching, it truly means a lot to me if you could subscribe. That helps YouTube push my videos out to more folks. And yeah, thanks so much. I hope to see you next week. Have a good night.